This is why I usually lip sync, but so I'm going to give you a little bit more of a story that's partially on Facebook and partially not. Some of it is from the family. Saturday night, Edward Sotomayor, also known as Top Hat Eddie, was out having fun with his boyfriend and his friends. According to sources, his boyfriend had gone outside to put some things in the car when everything started going after him. Eddie started texting him not to come back inside, and that he was safe. 25 minutes later, he texted him again and said he was still hiding. That was the last message he received. Early Sunday morning, we found out that he was at the club. Then that he was still unaccounted for. Just like everyone else, we all started getting worried about our friend and friends. Rumors circulated that he was injured and that he was recovering in the hospital. A little later, Edward was one of the first victims to be announced. He was only 34 years old. He was a brand manager for Allen Chuck Travel, which is a company that provided a cruise featuring members from RuPaul's Drag Race. That's where I first met him, about 2 years ago. What started out as a guest performer and someone's number turned into a long-distance friendship. Over the past couple of years, we've kept in touch. Since then, been on another cruise with him, and we're scheduled to go on yet another one with him to Cuba next year. The first cruise that was actually going to be allowed in Cuba. He was a friend to many, and you can see that through all the social media sites. Through his work on a cruise, he was able to create new families, at least in my case. He was a problem solver with no task, not too big or too small. He would always get the job done. People would always say, who do I talk to about this or that? And everybody would say, talk to Eddie, he's the one with the top hat. No one really knew where that came from, or where he even came up with the idea for the top hat, but he was definitely known for that. He was a friend, someone that will be missed by me dearly, and many others, just like the rest of the victims. He's being called a hero for some of his actions, but he's not the only hero in this situation. Law enforcement, hospital staff, and other members of the community are also heroes for their actions. Their quick response and endless hours save lives. Lives that are still hanging by a thread in some of the hospitals. The amount of money people that have donated for the family's services, travel, has been the largest amount of money raised for a single campaign ever, with over $4 million being raised in just the last 4 days. And it keeps rising. It's not about the money, or race, or gender, or even sexual orientation. It's about the amount of love and compassion towards the victim and their families. I personally think this is a horrific event. I lost a friend. What helps ease some of the pain is seeing not only the people that showed up tonight to pay their respects, but everyone all around the world coming somewhat united. I think the important thing is we as a community need to continue that, not just when there's a tragic event. Thank you, Jake.